Oh, now I'm going to try and get out of this sofa. If you can see, Emma's got a very eclectic taste when it comes to furniture. I mean, your arse is about floor level.
We know which side of that sofa I sit on, don't you? So,
yeah.
Yeah, I think it sort of goes right down there, doesn't it? Yeah.
And then we've got dip.
Yeah. We've got,
No, I don't double dip. You just single dip like that.
Yeah. We've got stew. There's the stew, chicken stew.
Nice.
With chickpeas. And we've got rice. You can see the rice.
Yeah, good white rice.
And crisps, and we've got baked potatoes and cheese.
Tortilla chips, cheese.
We've got, I'll show you. There's quite a big food pack. The nice plate and some.
Oh, that is nice. Now in Thailand, shishompul is pink.
Yeah.
That is shishompul.
That's not nice. And the cakes, the cupcakes.
Oh yeah.
Yes, they're coming out later. So
These are beautiful.
they really are. They're nice. I only get them now because they look so nice on that plate. So that's why I get them. So I'm calling it what we're calling it the
Pug Maya Silent
GP Pizza Party Podcast.
Yeah.
And that's the reason why it's the silent GP. Want all the alliteration of P's, and also because I didn't take all the doctor's advice. There's no pizzas, but the stew.
I was wondering why it's called Silent GP. So it's a silent G P.
It's a silent GP because I didn't listen to all the doctor's advice because I have got crisps and dip and cakes and cheese as well as I'm going to get the butter out and when for baked potato, as well as the healthy stew and the rice. So I didn't listen to quite all of the doctor's advice. So it's the silent GP. That's what it's called. That.
We've got to do the wine.
Yes, I've got to do the wine. So I've got some bottles of red, and I've got a bottle of white. And I've also got 2 bottles in the fridge, which I've kept there for days for Eamon because he always complains when we're not checking the wine. So I'll put those in 2 days. 2 bottles
2
of
bottles of chilled wine for Eamon who didn't turn up.
He didn't phone me and said he's not coming. So
Oh, at least he phoned.
Yeah, at least he texted. So we're still waiting. It looks like no one else.
So Charles and Sandra,
hopefully will come. They still haven't said they're not.
well, they're already an hour late.
But I don't think they are. So.
Oh dear, I
That's
don't know.
food, and but never mind.
Speaking of Charles, that's the Charles Thompson painting.
Oh yes, make sure you've got that in.
Yeah.
And that's your Edward Johnston painting.
That's an early Edgeworth Johnston.
There's an early Edgeworth Johnston, and there's another Edgeworth Johnston over here.
Oh yeah, that's an Edgeworth Johnston.
Yeah.
What's this, Emma?
That's Rosemary Salt, her name was.
Right.
She was a really wonderful abstract work, and I went to an exhibition at Lauderdale House, and she died about 15 years ago, and it was arranged by her partner. And she had lots of mental health problems, but she did some wonderful pictures and poetry, and so I took that from the exhibition. I bought that at the exhibition, so that's really wonderful. And we've also got Ella Guru up here.
Oh, hang on, I've just spotted another Edgeworth Johnston.
Oh yes, you can't miss that.
Yeah.
And that's another Guru up here. And so she likes doing ducks, geese and stuff.
Right.
So I can show you mine.
Oh, look, another a Heckles Horse Junior.
Yep, that's from your exhibition.
Which is one of my aliases.
Yeah. I've seen my pictures here. I don't know what's in here. I think it's my recent ones.
So you don't put your own work up?
No, I don't. I don't.
Why is that?
I don't know. I just I look at it all day when I paint it, so I just. Oh yes. Oh no, these are quite old pictures. These are, and that's why I put in for the Milton Art Society. I have sold quite a few of those. People do like those. They're amaryllis.
That's brilliant. That is a really nice.
Yeah, you can take a picture of the actual plant.
Where's the plant?
Yeah. I've got no celebrity guests, but my plant, the actual plant, my actual plant is making an appearance. There it is.
Oh,
Look,
yeah.
yeah, there you are. You see? Yeah, there it is. So you can take a picture of that.
It looks very Pugmire painting, looking out the window.
Yeah, well, that'll be, yeah, I'll just, and then yeah, that's my plant.
You like hippos, Emma?
Yeah, I do. I love stone animals. I really like stone animals as well. I sometimes put them in my paintings. I don't know what's in here actually. This one. Oh, that's the one I did recently.
Yeah.
That's the one I did. That's called Unfinished Oak.
Brilliant.
And that's taken from the furniture catalogue thing. And I quite like that phrase. And it was lifted straight from an advertising blurb. So, Unfinished Oak, but I've done the oak in the background. It's a young sapling from the cover. And I just like the idea of it growing and evolving and being unfinished. It constant evolution. So I just like that phrase, Unfinished Oak. And it's sort of about fuel and power and ecological.
Yeah.
So I did that.
You still listen to CDs?
I do, yeah. Yeah, I do like CDs. I get the Oxfam. I've got.
Well, you work at Oxfam, so you get first dibs, I imagine.
I do get quite a few first dibs. I've got some lovely ones.
So what are you going for, Emma? Potato and butter.
Butter, cheese, and a bit of dip.
I've gone for another cheese potato with tortillas.
Yeah. Tortillas, yeah.
I'm going to demonstrate this sofa.
Yeah, okay. How the sofa works.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you think you've sat down and you realise you're only halfway there.
I know,
So
it
you
eats
go.
you. It teaches you this sofa. Yeah, it teaches you this sofa, doesn't it?
So
It
your
does.
heels
Yeah.
are level with your bum.
Yeah, so that's it. Yeah, it's yeah, it does. It does sort of.
Well, it's good because it means you don't feel like getting up.
Yeah,
Once
that's
you're
it.
down and you think,
Oh yeah,
this is me for the night.
yeah, that's it. It is hard to move from it. Yeah, yeah.
So where
It's
did you
hard to
get
get.
these potatoes?
I got them just over the road. Just out over at opposite the garage. Yeah, just up there. Yeah,
What a small shop.
yeah, one of those small shops. Yeah.
They're really nice.
They are nice, yeah, they're nice big potatoes. Yeah, yeah, I did. Yeah, yeah, you got
It's 8 o'clock, yeah? About 8 o'clock?
8 o'clock. I really don't know if anyone else is coming. I haven't, I looked at my emails, there's no response. I had one text saying they're not coming from Eamon, but that's all. So anyway, okay, so if I give you that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay.
So this is another Pugmire party.
Yeah.
Where?
I have to go so often, you know, but hoping people will
The
turn
last
up.
party, the only people turned up were me and my girlfriend.
I know.
Now my girlfriend's not here now, she's in Thailand.
So it's you. I'm really hoping. They haven't said they're not coming. I looked at my emails, but they're not here yet. So I just really hope they come at some point. But we started on the food anyway, so have some more dips and stuff. Yeah.
Ron Troop would be here, but he's in New York, in America. And Rose, I'm sure Rose would have come.
Yeah.
That's the thing about the English.
I think it's just the cold.
If we were in Thailand, this house would be full of people.
Yeah, a bit reserved, aren't we? We're not always that sociable.
No. I've just had a thought. If Black Ivory was a party, it would be this.
Yeah.
I mean, you've got really nice food, really nice flat. You've got good art on the walls. You've got good art to show people. And no one turns up. It's like our gigs, our exhibitions.
Yeah, they don't.
And it's not like we live in Alaska. You know what I mean? We live in London.
Not so hard to get here.
We've got nice food,
Yeah, I don't know.
alcohol.
Yeah, I'm gonna have another drink in a minute, but I think I haven't. It's all there for everyone. Yeah.
So what's your views on contemporary art, Emma?
I'm eating a baked potato, so this could be a contemporary artwork, couldn't it? I mean, Joseph Boyce said peeling potatoes could be a work of art.
Well, we've taken it a step further.
We are. Well, I didn't even peel it. I know I still made a work of art. I just put it straight in the oven.
Yeah, boys.
Baked potato. Yeah, I made a ready-made. I did a ready-made. Yeah.
Well, this is my work of conceptual art.
Yeah.
It's called GP Coming Soon by Edgeworth Johnston, and it's a fork under a mound of potato and cheese.
Yeah. This way.
Am I upside down in that?
No, you yeah.
Right way up.
Yeah, you're the right way up here. So what are your thoughts?
On anything.
Yeah, on it.
Right, let's start hard fart.
Actually, I think you might be upside down. Oh yeah, okay. Well, there you go. That's it. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, because the stuff at the top is. Yeah. Do you like Bob and Roberta Smith?
I've met Bob and Roberta Smith quite a few times. He's a
Yeah.
very nice man.
I have once. I've got his book. He signed it for me. But
I think he probably thought I was stalking him because I saw him at the Art Car Boot Fair. This is about 2009.
Yeah.
And Shelley and I were talking to him for quite a while. Then Shelley and I were walking out of Tate Britain.
Yeah.
And he got out of a car and we bumped into him. And then like a day later, we bumped into each other in King's Cross Station.
Really? Yeah. Yeah, it was, yeah.
And I think he's looking more and more alarmed every time.
Yeah.
We just,
yeah.
my God.
You thought, yeah, thinks that you're
I
stalking
think he's
him.
now, and what I did recently, I think he's now lecturing at the London Metropolitan University.
Is he?
On Holloway Road.
Oh, right. So
And I invited him
yeah.
to something. I think it was the Stomach Turner Prize 2024. I went down, because I used to work at London Metropolitan in the post room.
Oh, yeah.
So I went to the post room, and the guy who's still there when I was working there 28 years ago.
Yeah.
And Addy, he's still working there now. I said, can you give this to Bob and Roberta Smith?
Yeah.
And he said yes, and then I'm pretty sure he probably just slung it straight in the bin as soon as I went home.
Oh, yeah.
Because last time I gave something to Bob and Roberta Smith, he sent me a card.
Oh, yeah.
Saying from your pal Bob.
Oh, right. Yeah, that's good.
So
yeah.
he would have, if he had got that, he would have responded.
Also, I know he's got some work in Tate Modern, and he's quite a good painter. He's really a very good painter. You know, as he's got a lot better. I don't know, but yeah, he's a good painter.
I didn't know he did paintings.
Oh yeah, he does. Yeah, I mean, they're a little bit case age. You know, they are really quite good. Yeah.
This section of the podcast is called Rate My Dip. We're going to start with pink.
Yeah.
I think that's a 5 out of 10. I don't really like that pink one. Okay, drum roll, please.
Yeah.
Here we go. Oh, you're the drummer, Emma, of course.
Oh yeah, I should be doing the drum roll. I'll do this. I'll do a little tackle beat.
I'm going to give top right. I'm going to give 6 out of 10, slightly better.
Yeah.
Now we're doing top left.
Yeah.
I can't really taste top left. I'm going to give it 7.
Yeah.
Last one, bottom left.
I should hold up a little card, shouldn't I? Yeah. Right.
Bottom left is the winner.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you see. Yeah. We did quite well.
Oh, you're going for... I think I gave that a 6 out of 10.
Well, I
think, that
don't
one.
take any notice what the critics say, do I? So
No.
That's it.
You're a rebel.
I know. I'll just, yeah. I'm not so keen on the pink, but I'll have a bit of pink with it.
Yeah. Yeah, my pink was my least favourite.
Yeah. I'll take a few crisps and dips and crisps.
I'm now going to attempt to cut a potato using just one hand. Yeah. You've really cooked these potatoes perfectly. They're soft all the way through. Oh, I cut my potatoes into 4. Then I mush them up a bit, but because that makes them go cold quickly, you've got to get the cheese in quite quickly. Otherwise, the cheese won't melt.
You like them just mashed in with cheese, yeah?
Yeah.
Do you eat the skins? Because some people are fussy and they don't eat the skins.
No, I eat skins on kiwis.
I do. Oh, really?
Yeah, and I eat the pith in pomegranates. The pith of pomegranate's very healthy, and the skin of kiwi.
Well, they say all the vitamins are under the skin. Actually, it's good for you. The skin's the best bit. Is
When I have an avocado, I scrape the green because that's where the nutrients are in avocado, in the green bit.
In the green bit, yeah. It's like I'm a healthy Joseph Boys, you know. I keep the vitamin. Joseph Boys with vitamin D in it, yeah.
That could be the title of our podcast. Oh no, we've already got one. Joseph Boys with the vitamins would be a good title for a podcast.
Yeah. With vitamins.
There's a Nirvana song, and one of the lines is "You're my vitamins," which is the American way of saying vitamins. You're my vitamins. They say when life gives you lemons, make lemonade. That's what this is. You've gone to all the effort to invite people to a party, to put it on, to get the food. Only I turn up.
Oh no, what's usual.
So what do? We make.
One person's turned up, thanks, and I gave one Christmas card so far.
That's my first Christmas card.
Yeah. I've got, I think, another food thing, because what I've got is it's called a corundum sapphire, right? It's a type of emerald of sapphire, and I've got a ruby actually. Corundum, it's sort of solid sapphire. It's not it's opaque, not translucent, but
Is it the one on your finger?
yeah. I've got, so that's if you watch it, look at that. But I've got this thing. I get muddled up because there's carbona pasta. So like I said, I've got a carbona sapphire.
You've got a carbonara.
A carbona sapphire on my finger. Yeah. I get muddled up the words. So that's my carbona. That's my carbona sapphire.
Coco Cabana.
Yeah. Or carbona. I don't even think I've got the name of the pasta right, so that shows how good a cook I am. I'm not sure foodie.
Kurt Cabana. Here's my second work of conceptual art. It's called Potato and Fork, but it's actually about heroin addiction.
How's that? How's that?
Well, you know how they use a spoon to cook up? Well, this is a fork. And a fork is like a spoon, but with holes in it.
Yeah.
So it's sort of like Just Say No. If you use a fork, it will fall through the fork into your lap.
Oh, yes, that's right. Yeah.
And that's an analogy for how things fall into your lap if you allow them to. And the spoon is left empty and returns to its original function, which is a juxtaposition against the against a manifestation
Yeah.
of LGBTQ blood cells.
Amazing that you can talk like you're sort of off on drugs and rambling on drugs without never actually taking any, you know. So
Yeah,
I mean that's a good effort for not taking heroin. You don't need the drugs to talk like this. Yeah.
you don't need drugs, you need black ivory.
Yeah, that's it. Well, you don't need drugs, you need black ivory. Yeah. Oh, I probably think that's a street name for another type of drug now. Yeah.
Yeah, it probably is.
Black ivory. What's the street value?
Hopefully there will be a drug called black ivory and I can rent the blackivory.org website out to some. It's not drug addiction, it's delirium as a result of rejection. I mean, how many times have we put on an event, Emma, and no one's turned up? It doesn't matter what we do. If we cook for people, nobody turns up. If we play music, nobody turns up.
Yeah.
If we put our art on the walls, nobody's interested.
We ought to do our own gallery called the Empty Gallery. Empty Gallery.
What could begin with V?
I don't vector.
Because then we could call ourselves MTV.
Empty. Oh yeah.
The MTV. The empty.
The empty room. The empty venue.
The empty venue. Yes.
That's all we need to talk. The MTV. Yeah. The MTV. Yeah. The good thing is Tracy Emmons said that because that time that she had her bedclothes, you know, on the bed, and she looked at them and she looked at the waves on the Turner page. She said it's the same thing, really. And it's not. That is not obviously, but the thing is that she now says I can't paint quite as well as Turner can, you know. So that's something she's now acknowledged it. I think she's saying on that. That's quite good. She's now acknowledged that she can't paint quite as well as he can. So I mean, not can I, but I mean, very few people, you know. But it's not really the same thing, you know. Rather bedclothes are quite the same thing as the Turner painting, you know.
No.
Artistically, so that's something. I think she's made a sort of mental leap there. So.
Zeitgeist is another word artists always use, isn't it?
Zeitgeist, yeah.
Lexicon.
Why don't we do a tortilla chip with Wachenko? Yeah, that'd be quite good.
Yeah.
Have a go at that. Yeah, we're going to use lexicon, zeitgeist.
The juxtaposition. Empty venue exhibits empty plate.
Yeah, well, already someone's plate's empty. Yeah, I'll have another glass of wine.
What do artists talk about? I've never really read an artist interview, I don't think.
No. Well, they sort of talk about their work, and some of them are quite interesting, and yeah.
What's the kind of thing somebody would say? Somebody who does figurative painting, what's the kind of stuff they would say?
What do you want to, the only thing to get is a tape magazine and have a look, you know.
Yeah. Got one.
Yeah, I mean, I really liked
we could find some lines to copy.
Yeah.
Because whenever I'm asked to say something,
yeah,
which isn't very often,
This one is quite an old, very old one. This is, do you like
Alright. Is that
Matisse?
Matisse's cutouts?
Yes.
Alright, let's see. So have we got an interview with Matisse in here?
Well, it won't be an interview, but it will be
Quest for a cure for life.
Yes.
Well, cure for life is death.
Yes.
I think I'll skip that one.
Yeah.
See, I naturally flick backwards.
Yes.
That's how they do it in the Middle East, isn't it?
Yeah, really. Yeah.
My mum was the same. My mum always started magazines from the back.
Yeah, yeah.
Alright, so if I go to contents.
Yeah.
Right, so hello, right, here we are. British folk art. The house that Jack built. Alright, page 33. Well, say page 33 and then the page aren't numbered. It's all adverts.
Let's keep flipping till you find it.
What's this? Oh, right, Matisse.
Yeah.
Oh, here we are. Right. Brilliant Imperfections by Jeff McMillan. Old shop signs, ships, figureheads, spirit vessels, naive paintings, needlework samplers. What is folk art? Steeped in tradition and often created by self-taught artists and artisans, this unsung art form reflects an aspect of the UK's cultural heritage that has often been overlooked. I don't think it's been. I mean,
well, they've got that.
This is true of us, not them.
Well, they've got that Arts Depot show on, which is arts and crafts, which a couple of people from the Middle East are taking part in. So I think they do try and do, but it's putting that arts and crafts slot, you know. So I think they do sort of make an effort, but it gets a bit sidelined in doing that.
See, I think all this folk art, a lot of modern art, I think, really is novelty furniture. Like a lot of Damien Hirst stuff.
Yeah.
I think that would look nice in some billionaire's flat.
Well, it's been designed for that type of market. Yeah.
And I think folk art's the same. It's just more stuff that would look nice in a billionaire's flat.
I think some of them do collect it, don't
I mean, look at that, a giant straw man.
Yeah, well, you'd have to have a bit of room for that, wouldn't you?
The thing is, you could pay. You could get any one of tens of thousands of handymen to make that, and that's all it is.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like they say all this stuff about, you know, a quest for this, a quest for that. It's like they will do anything other than art.
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, I know what you mean. I kind of know what you mean there. Yeah.
Matisse. Tate Modern's current exhibition on Ray Matisse, The Cutouts.
This is an old one.
It's the most comprehensive show ever devoted to the artist's paper cutouts. Made between I have to admit, his paper cutouts are absolutely brilliant.
Yeah, you really like them.
Yeah, I think they're amazing.
I mean,
the thing is, so many people have tried to do this, and it always looks like crap Matisse.
Yeah, that's it. I think there's only one person who can really do it, who's ever done it properly, and that is Matisse, who both invented it and sort of nailed it at the same time, really. Yeah. The
thing is about simple stuff, is that anyone can do simple stuff, and anyone can do complicated stuff if they want to.
Yeah.
But the hardest thing to do well is simple stuff.
Yeah.
Because you can't just make it clever.
Yeah, that's
it's
it.
like why.
It could only come from a very accomplished artist, that really. I mean, yeah, it couldn't. Yeah.
I mean, I say he was brilliant. He wasn't. I mean, he was. I mean, these are the best cutouts I know of Matisse's.
Yeah.
By miles.
Yeah. I mean, it was only because he had arthritis by then that he
Yeah.
attempted doing those. He had assistants to work with him. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, look at that. That's really good.
I mean, they're amazing, aren't they?
Yeah.
Really beautiful. Yeah.
Pete Mondrian's paintings have become some of the best known and most loved works of the 20th century, and the studios in which he created them in Amsterdam, Paris, London and New York were incredibly important in the process. With the walls often covered in coloured cards to aid him in his vision. As one critic has noted, these spaces were an experimental expansion of the work and the condition for its accomplishment. The thing about art is that you can take anything and say it about anything. I could say this about you, I could say this about Ron. You could go into Ron Troop's studio in New York and say an experimental expansion of the work and the condition for its accomplishment, couldn't you? It'd make perfect sense.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
I think if I was an art critic, I would just write in advance 10 reviews.
Oh, I think a lot of them do.
And just write any name on it.
And then just stick them on the, yeah. I expect a lot of them do that, actually, yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna read a random thing, and let's see if this would make sense if we were in Ron Troop's studio.
Yeah.
Right. Not all of this was quite true. Mondrian, right, let's swap that for Troop. Troop had been trapped at home in Holland for 3 years of the facts we can't change, but when we're talking about the assessment of the work, alright.
Well, he'd be under the snow where he is. He's trapped at home under the snow, wouldn't he? Really?
Yeah.
So you just have to insert under the snow there. Snow, don't you?
Yeah. We could reword this and make it Ron Troop's bio.
Yeah, we could.
Here we are. I'll leave him to do the describing. Troop's studio was an astonishing room, he wrote. Wow, quite an insight there.
Yeah.
Very high and narrow, L-shaped, or rather seven-shaped.
So that is his basement, isn't it? Where he works.
With a third partition between, he's just taken it straight from the estate agent, and dancing school. And with a window on the third floor, looking down onto the thousands of railway lines, emerging from and converging. Right, so you could just go to Ron's house and just describe what's outside the window. He'd lived there for 25 years, and during that time he'd not been outside Paris, and he'd stuck up on the walls with different sized squares painted with primary red, blue and yellow, white and pale grey. They'd been built up during those 25 years. Alright, I need to get past the factual stuff. They were here we are, this is when he starts reviewing it. They were merely, for me, part of a very lovely feeling generated in the room. If someone said my artwork was very lovely.
Yeah.
Oh. It's important to stress the oddness of this. Oh, the grid. See, I did Gridism Junior.
Yeah.
It looks like I might have ripped it off from someone. The grid offered the possibility of what she called pure intellect that has to be separate from emotion.
That exhibition. It really didn't do a lot for me at all. Is that those ones where they're just those little square? That's all they were. I went in there.
Yeah.
And that's all they were. And they're black and white, and they were just most. Did absolutely nothing for me whatsoever.
Well, I think they need it to be neutral so you can't rubbish it. The thing is, if you look at art, whether it's whatever you think about popular art, it's always unrubbishable.
Yeah.
You know, because you can always say, oh yeah, but it's really good because of this. They'll never put anything up that you could just write. That's why I think they won't show Haeckel's horse.
Yeah.
The paintings Billy and I done.
Yeah.
Because you could easily rubbish them like that.
Yeah.
And if the knee-jerk reaction is what they're afraid of, I think.
Yeah.
They'll just look at them and go, oh, yeah, you know, they've just done some quick throwaway stuff.
Yeah.
Whereas this stuff
Yeah.
It is what it's trying to be.
Yes, yeah.
Which is just play it safe, in other words.
Yeah, it is. It just did nothing for me.
Galleries need everything to be safe because
Yeah.
it's such an investment for them to show.
Yes, that's it. Yeah.
They're not going to put anything up that might go the wrong way. And that's why I think, like I say, that's why I think Hegel's horse is doomed, because whoever exhibits Hegel's horse will have to be somebody willing to take a chance, and that rules out every gallery in the world.
They're going to have to stick their neck out a bit doing it. Yeah, you're right.
Anyway, what else do they say? The grid offered the possibility of what she called pure intellect that has to be separate from emotion, but her use of the grid as a compositional device was crucially different from that of other modernist artists from the West. While it seemed like Nazarene was embarking's another buzzword.
Embarking. Yeah.
Lexicon, embarking, juxtaposition, zeitgeist. We're embarking on the juxtaposition of some zeitgeist lexicon.
Yeah.
Well, it seemed like Nazarene was embarking on an exercise of symmetry in her grid drawings. Almost everything that followed was asymmetrical. The density of the lines varied depending on the load of the ink she carried in her pen.
Yeah.
The load of the ink she carried in her pen. What the fuck are they going on about? See, artists don't draw. No.
What was it? You get a pen and would it have a little measuring thing along the side? You have to get one of these pens how much ink you've got in there so you can see it. It's like a little measuring thing along the side, the load of ink. You know,
see, they could be describing.
A red line that would be on past the load, carrying capacity. Yeah, what they're describing. Yeah.
They could be describing someone just scribbling on a piece of paper here. The density of the lines varied depending on the load of the ink she carried in her pen. Her horizontal lines almost never had corresponding verticals. Have you noticed that when you scribble on a piece of paper? But instead had fragile stringy lines that looped into the horizontals, resulting in a precarious joinery rather than a pristine grid. In other words, she just scribbled on a bit of paper. Flipping Nora. Like women artists from other parts of the world, they always shoehorn.
I reckon actually next time, this is why I went wrong, this is why no one turned up. I said, please come to my precarious joinery.
Yeah.
Yes. Pugma's precarious joinery. Yeah, no, it's gone from, precarious joinery.
Whenever they're talking about female artists, it's always a woman artist.
Yeah.
Now, don't you think that's, I mean, I can see they're trying to kind of like big her up, but isn't it condescending that you've always had to be, it's like when they're talking about something like a black artist, you know it's going to be, they're not going to, the fact that they draw attention to it in itself is condescending.
Well, there's a lot of people that might rather ignore their gender and race and stuff.
Well, if you're talking about art, you think it would. I mean, who cares if you're a woman or if you're black?
It's a very complicated sort of field, isn't it?
Like women artists from other parts of the world, such as Agnes Martin and Bella Kolarova, Nazarene subverted, that's another art word. We're subverting the lexicon of the current zeitgeist. Nazarene subverted the modernist grid and infused we draw lines, she infuses them. And infused the lines with a sense of rhythm and variation influenced by her own personal experiences. Her studies in Europe, her knowledge of Zen Buddhism and Taoism, Indian music, Arabic calligraphy, Islamic architecture, the desert landscapes of the Gulf, and the seascapes of Kihim.
So can I have a look at that? I can't remember which one it was. Use words like infuse. That's infuse. And
Are you holding that book close enough to your face, Emma?
Yeah, sorry. They look for words like infused, don't they, and stuff like that. And,
Yeah.
Yeah, they which is really quite bad for women. They get quite trapped in that sort of lexicon. Trapped in the lexicon is I'm at it now, but they get quite trapped in that language. You can be, it can be quite. One of the advantages of being a woman artist, everything you do is labelled feminine. So it's not just labelled feminine, like graceful. It's a bit sort of like, and the language, the verbs, the male artist wrestles with the paint. I mean, it has been very well sort of acknowledged this. I mean, women tend to be gifted, men tend to be accomplished. There is a different language used to describe women artists. You have different sort of judgments and different criteria, just basic sexism again, it's like everywhere else. So, it's not any different from, artists, women are. It's confining. It's saying a woman artist is decorative, her work is lovely, she's gifted, and she's not accomplished or studied, she infuses. But even if you've been made aware of certain terminology like decorative, lovely, that feminine sort of words, pretty, or feminine words, it can be quite. You will still end up using verbs. The verbs used like infuses, which is quite fragrant infusions. Like sort of herbal teas, aren't they? Infusions, and decorative, or decorates, or they will tend to use quite feminine, constraining language. Well, the male artist wrestles with the paint's dynamic, and it can be, it's constraining, it's sexism. I mean, it's just there, it's got some.
Well, if you're a female artist, you're doomed to be referred to as a female artist.
Well, to some extent, people would rather you ignored.
Because if you exhibit at home, in a way you're sort of hiding it. That's why, maybe it's because this is how it looks. See, if you do different stuff, you get a different perspective. If you're giving your art away on the streets, and you can compare that to what you've done before, showing it at your house or showing it in some building, you just feel that, why did I ever do it any other way?
Yeah, I think sometimes you can feel like that. Yeah.
Because if we did an exhibition, the only people who would come would be people we're comfortable having around our house.
Yeah.
And that's people we already know. I mean, it's a bit of a pointless exercise, really.
So you think you really get a lot out of handing out free art to people? I think you really do, don't you?
I think it's the way.
Yeah.
I mean, where are the people? Yeah. They're not in our house, they're not in galleries.
Yeah.
Galleries are just full of investors.
Yeah, you're resolving your artistic existence by doing that. I think that's your resolving over the last couple of years. I think you've gone into this free art sort of mantra, and you've really resolved your artistic existence.
Before I go, I'm gonna go for bottom left.
Yeah. I haven't done my Rodchenko tortilla chips yet, but
what's that? Sorry.
My Rodchenko would.
What's Rodchenko?
Well, he was that Russian artist, and he did the Red Wedge. What it was about, it was the in Russia they had the White Army, which were like the fascists, they were defending the Tsar, and then they had the Red Army, and it was a famous. It had this red triangle coming down on these sort of white pets, and they obviously represent the Red Army attacking the white troops, and they were pushing them out. So it was the Red Wedge, and then actually Paul Weller had this thing where Red Wedge, Billy Bragg, they had it back in the 80s, and they were reviving a sort of leftist thing they were going to do, so that was called Red Wedge. So so that's another. So I was thinking I could do a little Rodchenko with the tortilla chip.
Yeah, go on, let's do Rodchenko.
I think it's Rodchenko. Yeah, but it's going to be a blue background. So. Here we go. So there's the chenko of the tortilla chips. Yeah. That's what I was thinking.
So you say tortilla, not tortilla.
Oh, tortilla. No, you should say tortilla, I suppose.
Well, you don't have to. I mean, we don't say France, do we? We say France.
Yeah, so we go to. You have to do it in shots. I think you have to do it sort of like so one, and then move them a bit further apart. Yeah. I don't know.
You've got a real juxtaposition there, Emma.
Yeah, that's sort of, that's what I'm doing.
You've embarked on a zeitgeist there.
Yeah. Harder to obstruct you in the tortilla chips there, so yeah, that's what I'm doing.